Hi and welcome to the Wayfarer Gypsies. Yeah, good golly, the day has just romped along today, and so I am currently doing a second question to be put out later this week, and I see on the mainstream media that New Zealand has a new Chief Censor, Caroline Flora. She was the Associate Deputy Director General at the Ministry of Health. Her predecessor, David Shanks, left in May. And the Chief Censor has the role of controlling online, on-air or in-print information that is distributed throughout New Zealand. Controls all forms of media, and in particular she has commented on wanting to focus on underground media, in particular conspiracy theorists, which has impacted protests, had an impact via protests and parliament protests over the last couple of years. It's concerning, I believe, for people who have alternative views, ideas, beliefs, which impact our freedoms and freedom of speech in this country. So I find this kind of fascinating that we are at this time of somebody new stepping into a role that has a directed focus and shutting down a particular viewpoint. I don't believe that is where New Zealand has been in the past. We've always had our freedoms to speak and to think freely, to act freely, and I, reading that today, really thought, this actually deserves looking into a little deeper. So really what I wanted to ask today was, has the new Chief Censor been employed to begin a concentrated witch hunt? So let's begin, people, and see what we come up with. As I usually do, I am using my Psychic Tarot cards by John Holland, which I really like. I just want to know how many cards we're going to need out of this. We want 5, and I'm sorry that again you're unable to see exactly how I'm shuffling. A little bit tricky in this wee batch where we are in Tapawera. And I had actually wanted to record outside because it's just so beautiful in this valley where we are, being so close to the Kahurangi National Park. But the wind sometimes howls, and it really howls, through this valley from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to about 4 o'clock-ish, and then it just peters right out. So unfortunately I didn't get what I wanted to do. So just bear with me there, people. Has the new Chief Censor been employed to begin a witch hunt? Oh, that one really, really wanted to come out. Oh, crikey. Now everything's upside down, or maybe it's not, maybe it's the right way up, I don't know. Let's hope it is the right way up. Oh. Another 2, please, create it. Cute. Last one. Last one. she been employed for a concentrated witch hunt? Interesting. Material harvest. Huh. I don't see that. Initially, I do not see that. I see that as a gathering in. And having more control. But I see it as questions are going to be asked. Interesting. And I also see that beautiful golden halo around his head. And a bringing out into the open. A bringing out into the open. But going to be looking deeper at the structure. At the current structure of how things have happened over the last couple of years. Huh. What have we got up next? Oh, interesting, the waiting game. That one was definitely upside down. This is definitely a connected card as well. See that light shining through the number 2 there? I'm getting out of that she has been on a definite path heading towards exactly where she wants to go, but I think that she is there in a role of breaking down and exposing, renewing. But she's a very patient woman. She'll keep going, little by little, little by little. And she's working on the side of humanity. Interesting. Triumphant success. This is a person that doesn't mind getting their hands dirty. She'll fight the good game. She's not scared of a battle or two either. She's been through enough. But very interesting. She's definitely prepared to go in to bring the light through. There's a lot of light showing up in these cards, which is a good thing. Love begins. Look at that. That's actually really quite perfect after those first 3 cards. Definitely in it for the people. Sharing. And carving a new way. She'll carve out a new way. Definitely for the good of humanity. Especially around this whole journalism funding thing. She'll break this down little by little and expose it for what it truly is. Last card there, solar plexus chakra. Isn't that interesting? You've got power in there. You've got light in there. You've got freedom. And I get out of this a setting of the beginning of a new way of systems and structures from a government legislation level. And although she has a small team around her, it's also a really vital team. And with it being somewhat smaller, it also allows her to have more scope to affect change. This is actually really good. I'm very surprised. I really am. Let's go a little bit deeper with this. I have got Archangel Gabriel cards again, which I do really enjoy. And they are Doreen Virtue cards. So let's have a look and let's go a bit deeper on this, please, Creator. They're all jumping out this afternoon, all of them. Let's start again. We've captured that card that really wanted to come out and see us, and we'll get the last two out. Okay. Which one wants to come out next? Come on, show yourself. Thank you. Okay. And the last one? Yes. Okay. Listen only to love. Very connected. Don't allow fear to distract you from your divine mission. So she has got a divine purpose. Is very connected. She's here with a purpose and a job for humanity. And she feels it very deeply. She really cares about people. So let's hope that these cards are on the right path, because wouldn't that be great to be able to expose recognition, and that come with the waiting game. You and your accomplishments are receiving appreciation and honours. And with that one, we had talked about patience and growth, little by little. But she'll receive recognition for that. She'll be at the forefront of new. So, retreat. Isn't that interesting? Because it come along with triumphant success. Can everyone see that? To block out distractions, spend quiet time alone so that you can focus on your priorities. Yeah. So to be successful, she is going to have to really apply herself and focus on the goal at hand. It's a total restructure, a total rethink. But it's carving that new path as well. So that next one is allow yourself to receive, and interesting that it goes along with love begins. They're actually really quite perfect together. And the last card is motivation. Your motivation is people, humanity. Gifting back to humanity. Very interesting. So yes, that definitely came out very different than what I thought. Isn't it interesting? Thought, oh, excuse me there, people, was going to come out. But a really good omen for New Zealand. I think this bodes really well. Let's hope that with the months ahead in this, we may not even see results out of this for quite some time yet. But I was really concerned when I read this earlier today and thought, oh, I didn't like this. And it felt like a bit of a witch hunt with the way that the article had been written. So I'm really stoked to read something or read out of those cards something quite different. So let's just hope that in the months, year ahead, maybe 18 months, that that the results are vastly different than what it looks like on paper today. Take care, people, and thank you again for watching and looking into me. My details are below in the blurb. So if anybody is interested in having a reading, just connect in with me and I would love to do that for you. Take care and blessings.